guys, welcome to today's Merida makeup tutorial. I've already got my foundation and powder on, so it's time to comb those brows into place. Time to put those brows. I'm going to, of course, start off with my gel and then putting on the brow powder as well. And I'm just going to start lining the bottom part of the brow so I can get an idea of the shape that I want. And then from there, I will go up to the top and start creating an arch. And Merida, of course, is a beautiful redhead, and so she has some red eyebrows. So it's a little hard to see what kind of brows she has. So I'm just going to kind of stick with what I would usually do. Now I'm just filling in the brow, so I typically like to do the bottom part of the brow, the top, and then I start filling in from the tail and then inwards. Now I'm just going to start carving out the brow with some concealer here, starting from underneath to carve, and then going at the front of the brow as well. And then I'll go on the top and start carving out any imperfections on the top. Now I'm going to just bake the brow here, just going into a little bit of powder and a little brush and just placing it over top. Now time for eyeshadow. I'm going in with a creamy white shade as a base and just putting it over top of my eyelids. I'm not going to do anything too crazy today since Merida is an all natural gal. And just a little bit on the brow bone as well. And I'm just using any kind of brush here. And then I'm going to start with this little fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this little transition shade here, and I'm just putting a little bit of color just to add just a little something there. Just adding a little bit down underneath my eye as well. And just kind of bringing that color towards the beginning of my eye. And now I'm dipping into something just a tiny bit darker, just to give the eye a little bit of shape there. Now I'm going in with a white eyeliner pencil here, and I'm just putting it on the waterline of my eyes to make it look like I have some big old cartoon eyes. And as you can see, I'm just kind of brushing away and smoothing out all the imperfections as well down there. So with the eyeliner, I'm just doing just a basic small liner here. I don't want anything too dramatic because I want it to look a little bit more natural. And then on the bottom, just going in with a brown eyeliner pencil. And time for mascara. Right, once you feel like you got your mascara going, I'm just going to put on some blush. I don't want to contour today. Since Merida does have more of a round face, I'm just going to be putting my blush mainly on my cheeks, but then kind of bringing it up as well. Liner! I'm a normal human being. So I'm just going to be lining my lips, so I can also use this for my lip color as well, since she does have more of a natural nude sort of lip here. Or at least that's what I personally like to use. So I'm just lining it, and as you can see, I'm just bringing that color inwards as well. Now I'm going in for some contour on the nose. I don't want to do anything too harsh here since I don't have any contour anywhere else on my face or even any bronzer. But I do want to just kind of hide the tip of my nose there. And I'm just going to try to be as careful as I can with my contour so it really does balance well with the rest of my face. As you can see, I'm even putting a little bit of another powder, a lighter powder over top just to kind of diffuse that. Now I am going in with a little bit of something underneath my jaw just so I can make sure to just really make sure that the face the face pops, and that's really what I'm doing there. You can skip the contour step at all if you'd like to. So now, of course, I'm just adding a little bit of highlighter to the tip of my nose and to the bridge there as well. And time for freckles. So I'm using a brown pencil here. This is actually for eyebrows. And what I like to do is press the tip of the eyeliner pencil on, brow pencil, whatever pencil, on, and then twist. Press and twist. And you can also use an actual, like a liner, like a liquid liner, brown liquid liner with a very fine tip point. You can use that, and that will actually give you very, very, very realistic freckles. But this is what I have here, so I'm just going in, and these freckles do look a little bit large, but I'm going to go in and kind of diffuse it in just a few minutes. And of course, the more you add on, the more it really adds to the effect of the freckles. So I'm just kind of bringing it on the apples of my cheeks, and then bringing it up to my towards my hairline, and I'm also bringing it over the bridge of my nose, and as you can see, just a little bit on the forehead and downwards a little bit. Freckles are not really partial to any part of the face, but for Merida it does seem like they are more towards these areas. So now I'm just taking a brush with just my powder brush that I had some left over on there, and I'm just kind of diffusing everything out so it looks more like a faded kind of freckly situation. And just continue until you feel like you're happy with the results. So of course, Merida has gorgeous curls, and I don't have that type of curling iron, but also I just wanted to do a little bit of something different. So I thought, what would be better than a cool little warrior like braid situation. So as you can see, I'm braiding at the very top of my scalp here. And I'm just doing kind of a classic French braid from the top. And what would also be really great is a Dutch braid, if you are familiar with how to do that, at the top of your hair, and just kind of carrying it down. And I'm just going to continue braiding until I have reached kind of the back of my head, sort of, as you can see there. And then I'm just using what I have there to just braid it down. And I'm just going to continue until I'm finished with that, and then I'm just going to kind of volumize my hair and poof out the braid and really just kind of go for more of like a warrior look, since Merida is like totally awesome. Okay, I've got these cute little blue earrings. I felt like they looked like the cool little wisps, so I thought that would be a neat little addition. And of course I've got on my plaid as well. And I also have this cute little brown rustic bracelet on, and I felt like that just kind of went with the look as well. And time for setting spray, and you are done. Thank you guys so much for watching this Merida makeup tutorial, and please be sure to check out any of my other Disney Princess videos from the Disney Princess series down in the link below, and there's a playlist as well on my channel. You're welcome to go ahead and binge watch all of those. And there is my child in the background. I put out new videos every single Wednesday and Friday, and I hope you'll join me along in this crazy nerdy adventure on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.